Hello everyone and welcome back to our channel. So this is a small part pertaining to the central nervous system which we are going to discuss today, that is the brain waves. Okay, so far we have seen what are the different parts of brain and what are the different functions which the brain carries out depending upon the different parts. Okay, so there are four main parts in the brain. Okay. Now, how do you monitor the brain's activity? Okay. Now, you have several diagnostic techniques to detect the normal functioning of certain body parts, right? Okay, so similarly, this is the technique to monitor the normal functioning of the brain. That is to monitor through the recording of the brain waves. Okay, now what are these brain waves? Okay, so the nerve impulses which are generated by the neurons, as we have seen that billions of neurons are present in the nervous system, right, which generate the nerve impulses. Okay, so all these electrical signals, these are electrical signals, right? Nerve impulse or the action potential which is generated. So it's an electrical signal which is meant to carry some information. Okay, so all these electrical signals taken together, these are referred to as brain waves. Okay, so brain waves, these are the ones which are generated by the neurons which are close to the brain surface. So how do you measure them? That's by applying the sensors called as electrodes. Okay, so these nerve impulses which are generated in the cerebral cortex close to the brain surface, it is measured or recorded by applying these electrodes on the forehead and the skull. So such a record of the brain waves is called as electroencephalogram, or simply EEG is the accepted short form. Electro means electricity and gram means recording. Okay, so recording of an electrical signals which are generated by the brain. Okay. Are you all aware of the ECG? What is an ECG? Yes? Correct. ECG is the electrocardiogram. Okay, so for what purpose it is used? Electrocardiogram or ECG. Why is it recorded? Yes, that's recorded to monitor the normal functioning of which organ? Yes, that is the heart. Okay, so similarly over there also you apply the electrodes, right? So in certain areas the electrodes are applied. Now it is not only near the heart but they are also applied in the limbs. Okay, so in the signals, these are recorded at certain points. Okay, so similarly such a record which detects the normal functioning of the brain, that is called as the electroencephalogram. Now why do you have to record an electroencephalogram? So this helps you to study the normal brain functions, whether your brain is functioning normally or no, such as during the sleep. So, a specific pattern of brain waves are produced, or it may also be utilized in diagnosing a variety of brain disorders such as, say, epilepsy, tumors, trauma, hematomas, then some metabolic abnormalities, or to detect the site of trauma, where exactly it has occurred, or to detect some kind of degenerative diseases. Okay. So, either you can study the normal brain function, whether the brain is functioning normally, or you can detect certain types of brain disorders. Not only that, EEG is also utilized to determine if life is present, whether the person is alive or not, to confirm whether the brain death has occurred. You must have heard that a person is brain dead, right? That means the brain of that person is not functioning. Some people are critically ill, right? So, in certain individuals who might have undergone some kind of, say, operative procedures or some kind of accidents, so these people are declared brain dead. So, in this situation you can go for organ donation if the vital organs are functioning normally. So, you can go for organ donation with such people who are brain dead. So, there is no chance of that person coming back to life. Okay, so these are the uses of recording the EEG. Now, coming to the different types of brain waves. So, there are 4 main types of brain waves which are recorded. That is the alpha wave, the beta wave, theta wave, and the delta wave. Okay, so coming to the first one, that is the alpha waves. Okay, now these are waves. So, as you can see that in this particular picture, all the 4 types of waves are depicted. So, that is alpha wave. Okay, so these are the rhythmic waves which will occur at a particular frequency, all of these. Okay, so alpha waves, they occur at a frequency of 8 to 13 cycles per second, or hertz. So, these are the units. Now, what is the meaning of this? 8 to 13 cycles per second, in the sense, as you can see this distance, that is 1 second. So, over 1 second, how many cycles are recorded? So, as you can see roughly over here, from this particular region to, say, this particular region. So, as you can see, as you can count over here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So, there are 10 cycles over here. Okay. So, there are 8 to 13 cycles per second which are recorded. Okay. Now, when is this alpha wave recorded? So, this is recorded in all the normal individuals when they are awake, or if they are resting with their eyes closed. So, at that time alpha waves can be recorded. So, these waves disappear during the sleep. So, when a person is sleeping, alpha waves are not generated. These are generated only when the person is awake. And the second type of wave is the beta wave. So, these occur at a frequency of 14 to 30 hertz or cycles per second. These are the ones. As you can see that there are more number of waves, right? So, these generally occur when the nervous system is active. That is during some sensory inputs or mental activities. These beta waves will be generated. And the next one is the theta waves. These theta waves, these occur at a frequency of 4 to 7. So, as you can see over here, these are quite less in numbers, right, per second. And these occur normally during the emotional stress. If the particular person is undergoing some kind of emotional stress, theta waves will be produced. Also, these are recorded when there are some kind of disorders of the brain. And the next type of wave is the delta wave. So these waves occur at a frequency of 1 to 5 Hz. So as you can see that very few delta waves occur per second, right? So only 1 to 5 waves will be recorded. Now when are these delta waves recorded? That's during the deep sleep in the adults. Whereas these are normal in the awake infants, small babies. Even if they are awake, delta waves will be recorded. But in adults, these waves are recorded only during deep sleep. Now supposing if such kind of waves, delta waves occur when the person is awake, so this indicates that there is some kind of brain damage. Okay, so as you can see that all of these brain waves, they have a particular frequency at which they occur. All of them are recorded in a particular situation. Okay, so we have seen that there are 4 types of brain waves: alpha, beta, theta and delta, which are recorded at a particular frequency. So if there is any alteration in the frequency at which these waves occur, so that indicates that the brain is not functioning normally. Okay, so recording of EEG will help you to understand the normal functioning of the brain, or if there is any kind of disorder the person is suffering from. Okay, so this is a reference. Thank you for watching.